Hi guys, how are you? It's Miss Amadio. I hope everybody enjoyed a nice Memorial Day with their family yesterday. This week we're going to continue learning about living in space. We're going to use the same text that we used last week, and we're going to learn some words like censor, avoid, vertigo, dehydration, celebrity, the public, risk, and regularly. The skill that I want to work on with you guys this week is cause and effect. When you're reading the book, we're going to think about the why or the cause. This is the reason that something happens, and then what the effect is. So the effect is the what, the result of what happened. So for example, the cause might be the sun was hot. Oh no, therefore the ice cream melted. So why it happens, and then what happens because of it is what we're going to be thinking of this week as we look back at the story, Living in Space. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you guys so that we can look over the slides that you're going to complete this week. Let me just present. All right, here we go. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is go back and look over living in space. We're going to read about health issues caused by living in space. And we're going to start thinking of what are problems and solutions for astronauts living in space. So we talked about some vocabulary words like the word sensor. This is a tool or part that can sense heat, light, sound, motion, and other things. The word avoid, or to stay away from someone or something. Vertigo, you have that feeling of dizziness or loss of balance. And dehydration, the loss of water from the body, so your body's not getting enough water. Okay, here you're going to use the pictures to do a vocabulary matching activity. Just drag the photo over to the correct box. And then I want you to stop and write using your vocabulary words. Last week I noticed some people were just stopping and writing sentences about space, and I love that. But I really want you to make sure that these 3 sentences, each sentence has at least one vocabulary word in it. All right, so we have some information about some of the health issues that astronauts experience in space, what they call space sickness, and our problems and solutions chart. So for example, one problem is an astronaut can get sick in space. What did it say? What was a solution? How can they avoid getting sick in space? Okay, here you're going to stop and write sentences using that graphic organizer or that problem and solution chart you just made. You're going to take that information and you're going to put it into a sentence. One problem with living in space is, and then how the astronauts solve that problem. Okay, again, we're still working with the living in space text, but now we're going to talk about cause and effect. Something that happens that then makes something else happen. For instance, I exercise, therefore I'm strong. Or it's raining, or I need to bring an umbrella, and I wear glasses, so now I can see. All right, so we're using these linking words like so or because. That's coming before the effect. The cause happens, so this happens. The cause happened because this happened. So I want you to make sure you're using them in your sentences. All right, here you're just going to make chunks to make full cause and effect sentences. And then you're going to stop and you're going to take that information and you're going to write your own sentences. Okay, a couple of videos you can watch, and then some information about the body changes that the astronauts are experiencing in space. And again, we have another problem and solution chart, why it happens, and then what happened because of it. So this happened in space, or this happened in space, so as a result, this happened. All right, a couple more vocabulary words. We know a celebrity is someone who is famous. The public, the people in a state or country. Risk, the chance that something bad might happen. And regularly, it happens often, it happens all the time. Okay, again, you're going to do a matching activity where you're dragging the photo to the correct box. And again, we want at least one vocabulary word in each of the 3 sentences. Ups and downs of what's happening in space. And the last thing you're going to do is another problem solution chart, and then taking the information that you put in your chart and using them to write sentences. What are the ups? The good things that happen in space, and the downs, the bad things that are happening in space. Okay, and that's what you're going to do this week. All right, good luck. I'm sure you guys will do great. I can't wait to see your work and read your sentences, and I'll talk to you soon.